I'm curious, for everybody watching, about this partnership and how it came together.
So I actually did a fun campaign with Jaguar last year where we were unwrapping a Jaguar. We did a moving holiday window where we took a double-decker bus, put a car in it, drove it all over, and people were loving it, taking selfies with the bus. And during that campaign, I was talking with the team at Jaguar, and they told me about their all-electric vehicle. I'm like, whoa, wait, what? You have an all-electric vehicle? Because I love EVs, and I'm very much into sustainable energy. I just finished a documentary that I've been working on for 3 years, all about renewable energy and you know, the myths and busting the myths. And that conversation segued into, well, let's not only, you know, have me do a campaign with the I-Pace, talk about the performance. I know a thing or two about style and design. So does Jaguar.
Heard about it.
And so, you know, it was interesting just to see the blend of everything, you know, my passion for, you know, being eco-conscious and style and design and of course performance with Jaguar, and it rolled naturally into the campaign we're doing this year. So we've got all these fun home hacks, cool things that families can do around the house, but it's also got some cool information about an amazing vehicle. The I-Pace is just the sexiest EV you will ever see. I've actually had people stop at intersections and ask me what I'm driving because they didn't know Jaguar had an all-electric vehicle. So it's nice to see a commitment to being eco-conscious from a company that's respected like Jaguar.
All right, let's talk about the documentary, because you mentioned it briefly. I know this is something that you have worked so hard on.
Yeah.
To finally kind of see it come to fruition. I know tonight it's going to be a little sneak peek. What will people see, and you know, what's going through the mind now that we get to finally see it?
The documentary this is the culmination of a 3-year maddening journey, and I fell into it as well. I was putting solar on my home in Vegas. I thought I was doing something good for the environment, and then all of a sudden, solar was killed in Nevada, and I was like, what happened? All the solar companies went out of business, and when I started digging in, I realized there was this whole secret war being waged against the renewable energy companies from the fossil fuel utilities, and it's like straight out of the tobacco playbook. It's in, like, people's brains will explode when they see the kind of manipulation and corruption that is happening behind the scenes. And I'm the guy that I believe that people have the right to know the truth, regardless of what way they go in their decision making and what they want to do. People deserve the truth. And so I traveled across the country and I interviewed politicians, I interviewed, you know, farmers and coal miners and everyday people, and we discovered that most people want the exact same thing. We want to provide for the next generation a healthier planet than we have today. We want to try and create jobs. We want to reduce costs. So the film, I think, really shines a light on a human story that needs to be told right now, and it'll be very exciting. This is actually which I absolutely adore that Jaguar let me screen it. This is the first screening, and no one's seen the film yet.
Are you showing the whole thing tonight, or just
tonight? Yeah, we're showing the whole film.
That's
it's
a big
private
deal,
screening,
man.
Yeah, not a public screening, but it's a private screening, and so people tonight will really. It sort of pulls the veil back about what's really going on, and it'll ruffle some feathers.
What's the support mean, having, you know, friends here? I know Zoe's here, people that care about you supporting you. What's that mean to you?
It's important for me to surround myself not only with people who align with the stuff that I'm passionate about, but people who also bring their own perspective to what's important to them. I want people who challenge things, who question things. In my documentary, I have people who ask legitimate questions about the pros and cons of solar energy and renewable. So it's important for me to surround myself not with a bunch of people who are just, you know, yes, 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 everything's fine. I want people who will actually put some thought into what they're doing. Jaguar 100% said that to me, that they support it. My family, my friends, everybody rallied around the idea of getting the truth out there.
Have a little fun with me on this last question. I put your name in the celebrity name generator. That is a real thing on the internet. I don't know if you've heard about this. So I put your name and I put Zoe's name, kind of like Brad and Angelina. We're Brangelina, and you're Kim and Kanye. We're Kimye. Guess what your name is?
Zoenathan?
I got something better for you. Genoe. Just let it marinate.
Genoe.
Just let it marinate a little bit. Genoe. Do you think there's something, you think that could kind of pick up steam, that name?
You know?
Do you see it in the press?
Where would that pick up steam, though? Who's investing in that?
E?
I don't know.
I mean, Daily Pop?
It definitely sounds better than what I came up with, but yeah.
What was yours again?
Zoenathan.
I feel like we got to work on that a little bit.
Genoe. I like that. That's actually got a ring to it.
It's good to see you guys happy, and thanks for having us here, man. Congrats on the documentary and your partnership, and yeah, man, we'll keep tabs on everything.
Always a
Thanks,
pleasure.
man. Thanks, bro.
What was it again?
Genoe.
Genoe. I've never heard that. Yeah. It could be worse. It could be Benifer.